Hello and welcome to the Clear and Simple Way to Get Organized. I'm Marla D, and for 22 years, I've watched people struggle to get and stay organized because they were never taught how. My three-step approach teaches you where to start, what to do, and even how to keep it up. Today's topic is a juicy one: how to start an organizing project without touching a thing. You might be thinking, Marla, what's wrong with you? How am I supposed to get this room organized if I can't touch the stuff? That makes no sense. Well, this is what I want you to hear. Yes, touching the stuff is necessary, but it's not where you want to start. I'm imagining that you've been through something like this in your lifetime. It's Saturday morning and you're standing in the doorway of the guest room that has become a dumping ground. Just looking at the mess makes you want to cry, scream, shut the door, and never come back. But you have to clean it up because company's coming next weekend. It feels impossible and you don't even know where to start. All the books say start sorting, decide what to throw away, and what comes after that? Well, I'm going to say to you, if you start picking up stuff and moving it around, chances are that 2 hours later, it's going to look worse, right? Then you give up and resort to putting things in boxes and shoving it into a closet or into the basement. Have you been here? What most people don't know and haven't been taught is that there are 3 steps to the organizing process. And the do it step comes last. You heard me right. The do it step, which includes touching the stuff, comes last. There are a lot of labels out there for these 3 different steps. The longtime organizing guru, Julie Morgenstern, calls them analyze, strategize, and attack. The home edit gals use 4 steps, which are edit, categorize, contain, and maintain. For the sake of simplicity and fun, I call the 3 steps see it, map it, do it. See it as taking a look at where you've been and where you're at right now. Map it as making a plan for what you want next. And do it is taking the actions to make it happen. Let me put this into the context of a larger organizing project so it's easier for you to understand. How about building a home? The see it step is when you start thinking about where you live now. What's working? What's not working? And why? Maybe you've got 2 children now and the home is just too small, or all the children have grown and moved on. So your home is way too big. You start envisioning what you want your next home to be. The map it step is when you start looking at plans and working with an architect, then finally choosing the plan that matches your vision. The do it step is when you buy the lot and start the building process. You would never start building the home before going through the see it and the map it step. I realize this is a big project, but I'm here to tell you that every organizing project follows the same steps. If you're ready to organize your home office, you start with the see it step by asking what's working, what's not, and why. Then you do the map it step. Make a plan for what you really want and need. Well, you just noticed in the see it step that using a folding table and dining room chair is not working. So it's time for a real desk and office chair. The last step is the do it, the physical actions of the change. But by taking the see it step first, you'll make much better decisions throughout the process. I'm telling you, I've worked with and taught thousands of clients, and they all agree. Taking the see it step first gives clarity and ends up saving hundreds of dollars, time, and so much frustration. How many of you, when it's time to do the organizing project, have rushed to the store or gone online to get the containers with no idea yet of how many you need, how much stuff you have, where it's going to go, or how to maintain it? I'm guessing most of you. This is why we start with the see it step. I imagine now you're thinking, well, that's great, Marla, but this is going to take too long and I've got to deal with this mess now. I don't have time for these other steps. I understand. That's why I'm going to share how you can do the see it step in mere minutes. To get this information in writing, you can go to clearsimple.com www.marlaD.com/steps. I put the link below, and download my free guide with a great visual chart. Let me step you through this quickly. I want you to think about a small area that you want to organize. It could be your dining room table, your desktop, your work bag, top of your bedroom dresser, whatever is calling to you. Then choose and do one of the following. Number one, just answer these questions. What's working, what's not working, and why? Or what's causing the clutter? Maybe there's no assigned place for the incoming paper to land, so it ends up on your desk chair or kitchen counter. Number two, you could take a picture of the area, then step back and look at it as if you were seeing it for the first time. You might laugh, you might cry. What do you notice? Is there a pattern? Is stuff covering all the surfaces and now landing on the floor? What do you see in the picture that's working and not working? Number three, write a paragraph or two about the story your clutter tells. You can also do this out loud, talking to yourself or another person. This is my personal favorite way to do the see it step, and you might get surprised. Last, and this can be fun, draw a picture of the space. This works great for many kids or right brain folks. By simply drawing the area, you will get an important aha. Remember, the purpose of this step is only to see what's going on here. You don't have to figure out the solution yet. You would go to the doctor to get an exam before you ever had surgery done. I would love to have you try this out. So choose a small project, then go to clearsimple.com/steps and download my free steps guide. Now I'm imagining you're saying to me, but Marla, don't leave me hanging here. What am I going to do after the see it step? I've still got this mess to clean up. The free guide will take you through the other two steps, but I also want you to join me for the next video where we'll talk all about the Map It step. Till then, see you soon.